Soda sales are on the decline. Could your health be one of the reasons? On this edition of Hippie versus Jock. All right, folks. Now, we just realized, and everybody's realizing this, probably bringing corporate world to a panic, that soda sales are on the decline, which is a good thing. It's like, I think a lot of people are starting to figure out that it's not healthy. But there's more than a few interesting things that I ended up finding in addition to this article once I started looking stuff up. So I'll let you know what they are. I have one source. The average person drinks 60 gallons of soft drinks a year. That's crazy. So, you know, that's in fruit juice, which, you know, I'm not even sure why they call it fruit juice. If you look at the majority of this stuff, the second ingredient is actually high fructose corn syrup. Cheap soda. I'm sure it doesn't help that McDonald's was selling any size soft drink for $1 for the longest time. So that definitely doesn't help. Seems like somebody wants you to have soda. So let's get into the problems of drinking soda, and specifically what's in it: the sweetener high fructose corn syrup. Have my little notes down here. I remember watching a documentary, and the documentary is called King Corn. I think I saw it on Netflix. I'm not sure if they still have it on there. I saw it a while back, and it was interesting because we as consumers drink and eat so much stuff with like high fructose corn syrup in it, and corn in general, that a percentage of our DNA was corn. And I ended up finding that out on there. I haven't seen or read that any other place, but I thought it was real interesting. Now, just a backstory. Now, as a kid, I remember we didn't have high fructose corn syrup. It probably depended on where you grew up. I think it was just sugar. Now, in elementary school and middle school, I can tell you right now for a fact that there was one obese person between my elementary school and my middle school when I was growing up. And I can tell you his name. His name was Eric Gunn. Real good guy, but he was the only obese person in our school. So again, this was during the pretty much 80s. Yeah, early 80s to about mid 80s when I was in at that time. Now, a couple of things about high fructose corn syrup. Increased triglyceride levels and bad cholesterol levels are increased. I actually found a study where it actually causes a buildup of new fat cells that accumulate around the liver, heart, and digestive organs. So when they wonder, or I can't even say wonder. So if you wonder what the cause of how come people are out of shape and obese, this is definitely one of them. So if you can, get it out your diet. It's gonna be hard. If you look and find out what all high fructose corn syrup is, and you're gonna probably have a heart attack. One other thing I ended up finding, the fructose in general stimulates the appetite, so it makes you want to eat. And since you want to overeat, you end up gaining excess body fat from the calories, in addition to what I said earlier. It causes the buildup of new fat cells. So if you ever wonder why people are obese, that's your reason. I'll go ahead and put the links in the description. Hopefully you guys follow up on some of them, or maybe if you're attempting to lose body fat, this is one of the ingredients you need to look out for. And I can tell you, I started looking into it, and man, there's fake honey with it, there's soda with it, ketchup. I mean, just take a look. Start looking at the ingredient labels, and I'm sure you'll be shocked. And thanks for watching. I'll put the links in the description.